Can you see it at the front? That is the latest fall fashion. So many, I'm serious, so many. They're calling it a waterfall. It is so beautiful, ma'am. So I'm very happy that you're here with us this evening. To all of you, and of course to the association, I want to thank you for inviting me. And I'm sorry if I see, people eat and run, I may have to talk and run because I did leave the Parliament. The guys are still in there batting and I have to go back to help them with maintenance. But I felt it was very important that I joined with you on for this formal launch of the Fashion Association of Trinidad and Tobago. And so I'm honored, and I thank you very much for inviting me. I thank you all for being here. I see so many of you looking so beautiful, and we know everywhere I go, I say Trinidad and Tobago has the most beautiful women in the world. So let us acknowledge this very Thank you, ma'am. As others have said before me, this association is long overdue. We know there's an abundance of talent in our Twin Island Republic. And so whether we look at the realm of the arts, we look at carnival arts, we look at music, we look at sport, and of course fashion. I do believe, like many of you do, that as a country, our creativity is one of the characteristics that sets us apart. And as Peter said, we must always remember that the only acoustical instrument to have been invented in the last century was invented where? In Trinidad and Tobago, the state land. And so our carnival arts have gone forward, make us proud. My personal vision is a made in TNT label, which should be highly regarded in the same way when we say a label made in France, or made in Switzerland, or made in Italy, that our label made in TNT is one that will push us up so that we will rise on top of the world. And we live in a visual world, yes? Fashion may be regarded as probably one of the most visual artistic expressions because it is art that we wear on a daily basis. And you've heard the saying, I'm sure, when you look good, you feel good, and you perform good. And so that visual, which is a first impression, a person judges you from the first look that they give you. Maybe in time it will pass, but that first look, Wendy will tell us, is so important. Made us so proud. And so, fashion embraces ready to wear, made to measure, and of course the ultimate. What we wear becomes an expression of ourselves as an individual, and yet still, our personal style can and may influence those around us. And so today, as you launch your association, I want to challenge you, members of the Fashion Association of Trinidad and Tobago, to make Trinbago fashion and Trinbago style and flair world fashion in the not too distant future, made in TNT. And so, the decision of my government to allocate funding to the fashion industry in last week's budget was not made flippantly, but in keeping with our desire to nurture a society in which creativity and innovation are encouraged and rewarded. It is my firm belief that the local fashion industry has the capacity to become one of the most important sectors of the economy in terms of investment, revenue, trade, and employment generation. To this end, my government has pledged its support to the fashion industry in three major areas: education, production, and of course, as merely mentioned, in marketing. The Caribbean Academy of Fashion and Design at the UTT already has a stellar program in place. And so we must continue to build on the solid traditions of institutions like the John Dunstan Technical Institute and the San Fernando Technical Institute, which run highly respected and well-patronized programs to the delivery of tech box support for the then vibrant garment manufacturing sector in the 70s and 80s. With the establishment of a lucrative personal, and may I say, and this is on a personal note, the first time I visited here was because of a young man. His name was Justin Joseph, who is here with us. Can you put your hands together for Justin? Justin is involved with others from the fashion world. And Justin, I've known for, wow, so many years, many, many years. And Justin said to me, he said, Kamla, you have to come. I have some people, they want to see you, they want to do something for you, you have to come. And for months and months and months, Justin has said, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. And then one day, he took me to meet a fellow by the name of Bali. Bali, are you here? So thanks to Bali, I know how kind of hairstyle looking good. Thank you, Bali, and peace. And Justin took me to Bali and he cut off my hair, and I was so sad because I really didn't like short hair. Can I tell you, I love it, Bali. Thank you very much. And so he took me to Bali, and then from Bali he brought me to Peter Elias. And when he brought me to Peter Elias, whom did I meet? Calvin. Some of the best people in the industry. I want to thank you very much. They've given me a new sense of style that is totally P&T. Thank you so much. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this broad approach is indeed heartening. We shall be very pleased to hear of the milestones of your association. At all levels, let your organization be a channel for creativity, innovativeness, and excellence. And can I say, this help that I got from Justin and Bali and Peter came long before I won the elections. So perhaps they helped me too in that regard. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And so, to Claudia Pigas, is Claudia here? I want to thank Claudia. I wore Claudia's dress in New York, made in TNT. And if I say myself, it was a smashing hit. Thank you, Claudia. And so now, it is my great pleasure to officially launch the Fashion Association of Trinidad and Tobago, and to say to you, I undertake to give you my full support and my full blessings. I wish you every success in your future endeavors, and to all of you who support this industry, and to you within the industry, and to those outside of it, I say, may God bless you all, and may God bless our nation. I thank you very much.